The internet is full of videos listing unbelievable facts about your body, but they're not always based on the most reputable sources. So I've gone ahead and found 40 facts about your body that have been verified with reputable scientific sources. And also, thank you to Google for sponsoring this video. Fingernails grow twice as quickly as toenails. Your pinky fingernail grows slower than all of your other nails. Over the course of 10 years, the entire human body will regenerate an entirely new skeleton. Eyelashes take 1 to 2 months to grow to full length. Your body produces a liter of saliva every day. The smallest bone in your body is the stapes. It's located inside your ear. You actually have a third eyelid, or what's left of one. The plica semilunaris is this small fleshy spot on the inside corner of your eye, and it's vestigial, meaning that it's left over from our ancient ancestors. Many creatures on Earth have a fully functional third eyelid to clean and protect the eye between blinks. If you laid out your blood vessels end to end, they will wrap all the way around the Earth 4 times. The human heart can actually continue beating on the outside of the body. The heart's internal pacemaker allows it to continue beating independently from the brain as long as it still has an oxygen supply. The left lung is smaller than the right lung, because the heart's gotta go somewhere, folks. Enamel of human teeth is just as hard as the enamel of shark teeth. The cornea is the only part of the human body that does not receive oxygen through the blood. It does so through the air. On average, at rest, women's hearts beat faster than men's. Teeth are the only body part that cannot heal themselves. The strongest muscle based on its weight is the masseter. With all the muscles of the jaw working together to close the teeth, it can do so with a force as great as 55 pounds on the incisors or 200 pounds on the molars. Onions produce the chemical irritant known as synpropanethiol S-oxide. It stimulates the eye's lacrimal gland so they release tears. Boo-hoo. By the way, I found so many inaccurate claims when starting this video. That's why it's good to remind ourselves to think more critically when looking for quality information online, which is why I began my research using Google search, as Google is committed to ensuring quality information online. I researched every fact in this video using medical journals, peer-reviewed medical studies, sometimes even specialty experts. For example, I saw some claims that were like, your blood type determines your personality. And right away, I took a minute to step back and fact check that information. I started as always with Google search, and wouldn't you know it, search led me to a peer-reviewed scholarly article debunking that claim. One of the great things about Google search is that you can find different perspectives quickly by looking through the many results and trying new search terms. With all the misinformation out there, both medical and non, I'm grateful that Google is committed to ensuring information quality. Let's be better consumers of information. Now back to the facts. The smallest cells in the human body by volume are sperm cells. The largest cell in the human body is the ovum. Interesting. A teratoma or a dermoid cyst is a tumor that can be made up of tissue, hair, muscle, and sometimes even grow their own teeth. Women's brains shrink during pregnancy. The human brain contains 100 billion neurons and 10 to 50-fold more glial cells. Stomach acid is one of the most acidic substances in the world, having a pH of just 1. It's so acidic that it can dissolve many metals. However, the enzymes in your stomach are incapable of digesting plastic, so if you swallow some plastic, it's coming out exactly the same on the other side. 5 to 15% of the calories you burn during the day actually come from digesting the food you eat. Approximately 100 trillion microorganisms, most of them bacteria, but also viruses, fungi, and protozoa, exist in the human GI tract, known as the microbiota. Cilia in your nose, those little hairs, actually continue moving up to about 20 hours after you die. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Women's noses have up to 50% more neurons than men's noses, giving them a better sense of smell. You know your 5 senses: sight, taste, touch, sound, smell, but did you know that you actually have more? Proprioception is your body's sense of where it is in space, such as knowing where your body parts are without actually having to see them. Equilibrioception is our sense of balance. Thermoception is our sense of determining what the temperature is outside. Nociception is our ability to feel pain. Chronoception is how we sense the passing of time. And while we may have more than 5 senses, there are actually senses found in the animal kingdom that our bodies don't have. The largest muscle in your body is the gluteus maximus, aka your booty. Aquagenic urticaria is a rare condition in which urticaria, aka hives, develop rapidly after the skin comes in contact with water, regardless of its temperature. There is no cure. There are treatments though. Those who exercise regularly actually sweat sooner and more often than those who don't. You can't actually see your taste buds. Those bumps all over your tongue are actually called lingual papillae, and there are 4 kinds: circumvallate, fungiform, filiform, and foliate. They all contain your taste buds, except for the filiform papillae, which is responsible for your tongue's sense of touch. There are many theories for what causes a brain freeze or sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia and why we feel that harsh pain when we bite into something cold. But there is still no official consensus. What's the deal with that? Congenital insensitivity to pain, or CIP, is an extremely rare condition where human beings actually do not experience the physical sensation of pain. While it may sound like a blessing at first, it's actually a curse because these people never know when their body's actually in harm's way. Think about touching a hot stove. Our body system of balance is determined inside our ears, where 3 small canals containing tiny hair cells move when liquid sloshes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm getting dizzy. Your tongue has a print on it just like your fingertips. And like your fingertip, your tongue print is unique. In the future, it could be used as a way to unlock your phone. A stickier, grosser way, but certainly a way. Demodex are small species of mites that live on your eyelashes, sometimes even being responsible for your acne. Another vestigial reaction our body has is goosebumps, which raise the hair on your body. This doesn't do much for us humans today, but millions of years ago, when our ancestors had much more hair on their bodies, it was used to make us warm and to make us actually look bigger to scare off impending predators. The pinky finger and its associated muscles are actually responsible for 50% of your hand strength. Your liver might not be something you think about very often, but it's putting in more work than you realize. Your liver is actually responsible for upwards of 500 individual functions, including production of bile and cholesterol, cleaning your blood, and metabolizing toxins. You don't need a juice cleanse. You just kind of need a liver. Now check out a video with 50 facts about me. I can personally verify they're all very true. Facts. Facts, no printer. As always, stay happy and healthy. And also, thank you to Google for sponsoring this video.